You go first.
Test, test. Hello, how's it going? Test, test. Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, you're good for me too.
All right. Will do.
Maybe a bit down. Oh wait, I gotta do this one.
Test. Yeah.
And
Can you
then-
bring mine down a tiny bit too, actually?
Yeah.
Not too much. Thank you. That works.
Then do you need me to do this one during the game or?
Spotlight both teams. Spotlight both teams.
Yes. Yeah, I'll need you to do this third one there. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, remember those
This one is nat
those
sound,
mics
so
that gotta be
Yeah.
that's the one you'll have to turn down during stories and stuff.
Okay, so I have to do that one too, along with.
Yes.
Okay, that should be easy since it's
Okay.
scoreboard.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about time.
Yeah, this scoreboard is just like backspace, type it in, hit apply, and there.
Hello, everybody, and welcome inside Oregon Ice Arena as we are getting set for yet another Oregon Panthers hockey match. OCA Media is proud to bring you this broadcast, and real quickly before we get into some hockey talk, I want to remind you that this broadcast is made possible with funding from our generous sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play.
One Community Bank, a proud supporter of youth athletics. Stop by or visit our website to learn more about our fee-free checking account. One Community Bank, feel good banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today.
Toro Horse Insurance. Toro Horse Insurance is a proud sponsor of Oregon Athletics. At Toro Horse Insurance, our number one goal is to deliver customers the peace of mind that comes with having the right coverage at the right time.
The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community.
The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community.
J.L. Richards, providing fresh meats, deli salads, seafood, and quality Wisconsin cheese for over 25 years. Try our delicious hot lunches, dinners, or enjoy our Friday fish fry. Catering is available throughout Dane County.
Logo Promotions, helping businesses and schools promote and advertise their organizations with quality apparel, providing exceptional personal service and quick turn times. Logo Promotions for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Proudly serving the Madison area since 2013.
And finally, Stone Health, providing safe, quality health care with exceptional personalized service. Stone Health is proud to sponsor the OCA Media Scoreboard. And with that all said and done, as I mentioned, we are getting set for what should be quite the exciting game. These two teams know each other quite well despite not being in the same conference. Oregon has been booted out of the playoffs twice by Fondy Springs the last few years. So I am sure there is some blood in the water, and Oregon wants to win this game pretty badly.
Yeah, when I saw the schedule for this year, my eyes immediately went to this game as one that I was looking forward to and anticipating. And I'm sure the players feel the same, as the Oregon players would love to walk out of here with a win against a out-of-division rival.
Absolutely, and something that is worth mentioning about this matchup, it is quite the strength versus strength matchup. The goaltending for Fondy Springs, as you mentioned off the broadcast, has been phenomenal this season, and Oregon's goal scoring has been phenomenal this season. So certainly a strength versus strength matchup that should be very fun to watch.
Yeah, you said it. I'm very interested to see which way this game goes. Oregon, when watching their game and when they play, they are come out there swinging, a lot of goal scoring, and they're able to win games that way compared to Fondy, who has been winning a lot of games, but more of those close games and with lower goals. So I'm very interested to see which direction this game goes, Noah.
It will certainly be a matter of tempo. As you said, the speed and really just the style that this game is played is really going to have a big say, I think, in who comes out on top. And you know Oregon's going to play to their strengths. They know their guys. They know their play. That top line just continues to be impressive. They had the one-off game against Edgewood, but were still able to deliver a bit in that one. I would ask you, Mitchell, where are you looking if you're Oregon strategy-wise? Besides obviously being offensive-minded, what do you think Oregon needs to do to pull this off and make this an offensive game?
Yeah, we've seen Oregon struggle a little bit getting the puck out of the defensive zone. But I really got to credit the defense for Oregon. They have been solid all year, along with Josh Keane and net. So I think if you're Oregon, you just got to make sure you're not giving Fond du Lac any scoring opportunities. And as the lights are turning off, we are going to get set for the player intros. One more quick thing for Oregon. Stay out of the penalty box. We have seen them get into some trouble with penalties this season, and that is a no-can-do against this Fond du Lac team.
As we can see, we have the refs now taking the ice, and that's a good point you mentioned. That's something I hadn't really thought of. Oregon has certainly struggled with penalties this season, and a team as good as Fondy is certainly going to make you pay. So I think that's an excellent point you bring up.
On the opposite side of that, though, Oregon's power play has been phenomenal. I love seeing the combination that Coach Clemens puts out on the ice with basically the entirety of the first and second line, minus Edgar Nieto. We got Cameron Dosher out there, and then he puts Romer and Rohr at defense, and Jakey stays up top. And I love that combination too, for Oregon to hopefully get something going on the power play.
That formation has certainly proven to be effective, as now the clock is stopped for before introductions, and looks like we're underway.
And your Oregon Panthers. First, please put your hands together to warm up to the visiting team, the Rangers, and their varsity hockey right. And now, for your Oregon Panthers, starting right in net, a junior, number 35, Josh Key. At defense, a senior, number 10, Simon Sesrosi. At defense, a senior, number 25, Aiden Leatherberry. At right wing, a sophomore, number 6, Andrew Jakey. center, our senior number 7, Joel Romer. And their left wing, our junior number 11, Kyle Rohr. The Oregon Panthers are coached by Larry Coleman, Josh Schiller, Sean Peterson, Cole Huffey, and Charlie Lanier. So please now rise, face the flag, and move your hats for our national anthem.
All right.
Will not be tolerated in our grounds and removal from the site of competition. We appreciate your attendance and enjoy the game. Don't forget, tonight's game is being broadcast by the OCA Media. OCA Media is proud to sponsor your Panthers on their sports station. To your friends and family at home, if you're not able to tonight's game, let them know that they can watch it live on OCA Media. Just look it up on YouTube and search OCA Media, all one word, or Church Cable Channel 94 or TBS Channel 1020. We appreciate their support.
Oregon, unsurprisingly, starting with that phenomenal top line. Aiden Leatherberry also getting a start on defense. That's good to see. We've seen his brother Logan get some starts, and he's played well, but good to see Aiden get the start today as Joe Romer takes the face off at center ice. Long tie up there. It is eventually won by Oregon, and Rohr takes a spill there. Has to make a play on the puck. Leatherberry comes over with the help. Excuse me, I believe that was Sasarosi that went down there, not Rohr. As now, Fondy gathering behind their own net, looking to get the puck forward. Though Rohr takes it right back, sends it across to Romer. Romer with the shot, easily patted away. As now Oregon wins the puck back. Another shot fired, that one patted away as well. Right to his defenders. Now Oregon gives chase behind the net. Pass out in front and shot. Bounced awkwardly, though Fondy's goaltender able to hold on.
Rising was just able to get the paddle on that and get that one out from in front of the net.
Now Fondy entering the Oregon zone for the first time. As the puck comes over to Sasarosi in the far corner, he'll send it up to Nieto. Nieto is tied up there and unfortunately has fought off the puck as Fondy re-enters the zone. Looking for a pass out in front, nothing there, though the zone is kept. Good movement from Fondy as a light little shot was sent towards the net and no real threat. Comes up top, a long shot. That one was high. As now the puck comes along the near boards. Another shot attempt blocked easily there by Jacob Cameron. Cameron now wins the puck momentarily, though was fought off of it as Nieto gives chase. Puck and neutralizes. Both teams make some changes. Leatherberry now sends it into Dosher in neutral ice as the puck bounces back and forth right out in front of the benches. Kyle Rohr giving chase for Oregon. Able to win the puck. Nice play there. He has Jake in front of the net if he can find him. Pass out in front, a shot. Nearly finds the back of the net, but good focus. And Fondy is able to avoid an early opportunity from Oregon.
Good first look there as Rohr was trying to find Jakey in front of the net. And props to the Fond du Lac defender there. He started going to pursue Roar there, but wisely stayed with Jakey there to interrupt the pass.
Good offense from Oregon early in this one, as you'd expect. And Roar makes another play to win the puck in the zone. And now Romer, though, just lost it. Leatherberry will have to dump it back in, and Oregon will have to tag up as Rising tees the puck up for his teammate. Now Romer with pressure, the puck just escapes Jakey. That could have potentially been a 2-on-1 if he was able to find that, though. Logan Leatherberry will dump it into the zone. Fondy trying to recollect himself. Some good pressure from Jakey. Another turnover, though. The pass just escapes. Leatherberry with a shot. That one's tipped up high, though it stays in play. Romer giving chase for Oregon. Puck gets dumped behind the net. Jakey now pressing as Roar comes across trying to make a play on the puck. Fondy still unable to get it out of the zone, though. That is called offside. Oregon will go for a change as the second line comes out there. Cameron Mueller as well. Apologies for the confusion on how to pronounce his last name, but we have confirmation from the family themselves that it is Mueller, so we will go back to saying that, as now the puck comes to Nieto. Nieto takes a spill, and Dosher will send it forward, and it will be an icing call against Oregon.
A little bit of an unfortunate spill there from Nieto, but good awareness by him to be able to get it out. Even though it did go down for an icing, that's better than a turnover in the offensive zone.
Certainly kind of just an unfortunate series of events for Oregon as the faceoff comes to Keen's left to be taken by Jacob Cameron. This one is won by Fondy. A quick shot fired, though it is low and left. As now Dosher tries to chip it ahead, though it comes to a Fondy player. Good break up there from Jacob Cameron looking for Nieto, though the pass escapes him, and Fondy will dump it back into the zone. Oregon looking to regather. That's Sasarosi with the puck. Jacob Cameron back there with him now. Pass out to Nieto. He's fast, though he gets sent to the boards and separated from the puck as the puck slowly winds behind the Fondy net as Nieto took a big hit there. Cameron and Dosher pressing. Now Nieto and Dosher trying to keep the zone, and that one is wound around the boards and comes up and out of play.
I think Fondy is starting to feel the pressure from Oregon there as they weren't able to clear there, and the Fondy player sends it over the boards. Oregon with the top line heading back out there, looking to stay on the attack.
We are so used to seeing this early offensive pressure from Oregon. It's great to see it yet again because, as we mentioned, they need to dictate the pace of this game to give themselves the best chance to win as Romer's forced to the boards there. Now the puck comes behind the Fondy net where Fondy gathers. Though, good play there to keep the zone. Now Jakey with the puck, pass out in front is picked off. Puck comes back behind the net now as Jakey sends it back. Romer pressing for Oregon. Zone is kept. Puck comes out to Jakey. Jakey with a shot. Good block there from a Fondy defender. Able to stop that one from getting through as Leatherberry pinches in to help keep the zone. Now Roar comes in with some help as the puck is tied up along the near boards. Still not out of the zone, though. It eventually finds Jakey, though. A tangled mess of Oregon plays in front of him. Pass out in front just misses Romer. The offense of Oregon is firing on all cylinders thus far, despite no goal, as Mueller and Peterson, the defenders now for Oregon. Mueller sends it ahead. Jakey tries to put a move on, though Mueller able to get a little bit of help and send it forward, though Fondy gathers. That one is sent all the way down and on target. Keene will easily stick that one aside. Dosher pressuring for Oregon. Couple players hit the deck there, as now Oregon looks to exit the zone. Puck is sent ahead to Kyle Rohr. Kyle Rohr will dump it into the zone and go for a change. Nieto comes out now, the final member of that second line, as Dosher makes a nice play and delivers a hit to win the puck. Though it found empty ice, and now Fondy might have a 2-on-1. Though great skating from Dosher, able to break that up. He has been impressive this season for that second line as Peterson sends it forward. Unfortunately, out of the reach is Jacob Cameron. Puck finds Nieto, though Nieto lost it, and he takes a hit. That will be a penalty, most likely an interference call. Good hustle from both the first and second line. Oregon looks phenomenal on offense thus far.
And they are going to get their first power play opportunity here as number 25, Colin McCone, is the guilty party here. And Fondy wanted a high stick on Nieto as he kind of whacked that puck out of the air to keep it in the zone. But I think that was a good no call. And Oregon will have 2 minutes to get something going here.
Certainly, you mentioned before this game how good the power play has been, as we have a whistle on the face-off and we'll do it right over. We'll see if the power play is able to stick to their red-hot form that they have been in lately. They have been awfully impressive, as well as the penalty kill. Great special teams from Oregon, as the face-off is to the right of the Fondy net. Won by Fondy, and they will skate it behind their net and send it forward, though that took a weird deflection. Nearly found the stick of an Oregon player out in front, though Oregon does keep the zone. Kyle Rohr now sends it across, looking for Romer. Romer pass just escaped him, makes a move, pass out in front. No shot comes off of it. Rohr with a shot. That's blocked out in front, and now Fondy tries to skate it back the other way, but good hustle from Romer as Rohr is backpedaling, though is able to keep the zone. Romer lost the puck momentarily, able to get it back and chip it forward. Now Cameron gathers behind the net. He'll send it out to Jakey. Jakey with Rohr and Romer up top with him. Pass goes to Rohr. Rohr pass across to Jakey. Jakey looking for Romer again, looking to run that same play, though unfortunately Cameron got caught in the middle of it. And now Fondy will get it out of the zone. Puck won quickly back by Joe Romer. He'll skate behind Josh Keene's net. About 11 minutes to go in this period, as well as just over a minute on the penalty. As Rohr now dancing along the far boards. Nice move, and he's able to find Jakey. Jakey skating in with a full head of steam. We saw him score a great goal on the power play last week. Unfortunately, couldn't get to the front of the net to make a move and just had to chip it on net, and the save is made by Rising.
Good attempt there by Jakey. Got pushed to the outside there and had to put the backhand shot on net, and Rising was able to corral that one.
Now the Easton Linder line comes on for Oregon. We've seen more and more of them as this season has gone on. Now Fondy skating forward. They might have a 2-on-1, and they do, though the pass is errant, fortunately for Leatherberry and Keene, who were back there all alone. Oregon player takes a spill there. That's Mason Anderson. He'll send it back to Logan Leatherberry. Leatherberry gathering behind his own net. Looking for a re-entry with just over 30 seconds left on the power play. Puck finds Nieto. Nieto, though, turns it over. Shorthand opportunity for Fondy, though the pass is way slow, and it comes right back to Nieto. Now Nieto skating forward as Oregon has a 2-on-2. He has Zerwick with him, tries to make a move, and takes a hit. The Oregon bench wants a penalty. They're not going to give him a shot from Romer, and what a save that was from Rising. Flashing the glove. I thought certainly that one was in, but Rising denies Romer.
Yeah, great shot from Romer, and I thought Rising wasn't going to be able to get to that one as he looked at bodies in front of him. And out of nowhere, he flashes the glove. He's able to save that shot that was coming in from Romer.
Rising showing some beautiful goaltending early on in this game. He's had to. The Oregon pressure has been there, just no goal yet. As Joe Romer loses a face-off, though the zone is kept by Mueller. Mueller tries to send it forward, though that pass is blocked. And Oregon will have to regather. 10 seconds left on the penalty. As Oregon looks to re-enter, though the penalty winding down. Both teams will soon be at even strength. Now they are, as the puck comes all the way down. Mueller will gather there for Oregon. Puck is sent up ahead, though it was lost there by Jakey. Oregon still looking to re-enter. Unable to do so, and now Romer delivers a hit in front of the benches as the puck is sent back to Keene. Keene will tee it up for Caden Peterson. And that one just about hit Rohr. As now Rohr dancing with it, tees it up for Romer. Nice little play from Rohr. Looking across for Jakey, but it is blown dead offside. Oregon had a great look there. Unfortunately, though, the offsides is called.
Barely offsides there as Romer was looking to find Jakey with the pass there. And Jakey looked back at the ref, maybe a little bit questioning of the call there, but either way, we will have a neutral zone face-off.
This one eventually comes back to Aiden Leatherberry of Oregon, though Fondy does well to separate the puck from the players. Now Dozier skating forwards has defenders all over him. He'll just elect to chip it in. Dozier now giving chase behind the net, delivers a hit. Able to tip the puck out, though it falls to a Fondy player. Now a good stick from Cameron breaks that pass up as the puck comes to Sassarosi. Sassarosi, though, turned it over. Thought he had a teammate behind him, and a shot. Rebound given up, a near backhanded chance.
So I believe that one went off the mask of Keene. Good awareness to stick with that one.
Certainly took a strange bounce. I had a hard time following it myself as now Fondy regathers, and Oregon will make a change to get the top line back out there. Oh, but nice hit delivered by Rohr, and it finds him. He might have a 1-on-0. Rohr skating in, and a shot goes high and wide right. That's about the best chance we've seen from Oregon all day. Unfortunate, though, Oregon still with the puck. Jakey skating in, unable to find a clean shot as Rohr sends it out in front to Romer. Backhand goes wide right yet again. The pressure continues from Oregon. They just cannot seem to find the back of the net, and a big hit delivered there as a Fondy player is sent down, and that play will be whistled dead.
Great pass out front. It's a little unfortunate that Romer got that one on his backhand, and if he would have had that on his forehand, would have been able to rip a shot off from about 5 feet away from Hayden Rising. And really good. Oregon has 6 on the ice, it looks like. And they do. A little bit of confusion.
Trying to catch it. Looks like the Easton Linder line was out there. Not sure.
I think we got a little mixed up with the defensive pair that was going to be out there. And Brock Buskogger is going to be going to the box.
Serving that penalty for too many men. Just unfortunate miscommunication. Oregon had all the momentum, and they look like the better team so far throughout this game, but we got to look at the power play. Now we'll have to get a look at the PK. Hopefully they're able to keep doing what they're doing and kill this one off, because this could certainly be a momentum shift.
It certainly could be. As you said, Oregon has looked like the better team out here so far, and this is a prime opportunity for Fond du Lac to get on the board.
Face-off is won by Oregon. Joe Romer will ring that one around, and it escapes the Fondy player. Dosher chasing it down, though he's not going to get there quite in time, though great to see the hustle from him, as we are used to seeing as he delivers a big hit there. That one's chipped on net. Rising avoiding the whistle and face-off in his defensive zone wisely. Good heads-up play from him as now Fondy regathers. 2 players split out up top, 1 down by the benches. Now the Fondy player skating. He has speed. He has players in front of the net. A pass broken up. Though it falls right back to Fondy. Fondy regathering now. Puck is sent just inside the blue line. Trying to find a shooting lane as they go back and forth around the ice. A pass on front, looking for a deflection, and a good focus save made by Keene as he had some traffic in front of him.
Yeah, he did have traffic in front there, as Romer did a good job tying up the player in front of the net, and Keene was able to get the pads down and keep an eye on the puck there and cover it for the face-off with 1:15 left on the man advantage for Fondy.
Face-off to Keene's right is won by Fondy. Fondy elects to go low this time, though the puck escapes. And now Oregon will have a clearing opportunity, though. 2 Fondy players there, able to keep the zone. No, puck falls to Rohr now. Rohr looking for a clear, and he makes one. That will go the full length of the ice. Good PK thus far through the first half of this penalty.
Just really the one opportunity so far from Fondy as they regroup and break out here.
Fondy skating ahead with some speed. They certainly have some fast skaters. Linder looking for a back check there, though couldn't get it. Wisely avoids a penalty. As now Fondy elects to go back up top. Nieto pressuring there for Oregon. As the man up top and the shot is fired. That one's high left. And the puck comes back up top to the blue line, looking for a tip out in front. That one was tipped way high and up into the netting.
Not the tip that Fond du Lac was looking for there, but good job that by the penalty killers for Oregon, denying an opportunity, as with just over 20 seconds left, the faceoff comes outside the zone.
This faceoff to be taken by Jacob Cameron of Oregon, though won again by Fondy. As now Fondy is able to gain the zone, and a good play by Cameron. He delivered a hit there. As now the final seconds of this penalty are waning, and the puck comes out to Romer. Romer passes across to Dosher as the final seconds of this penalty are about to expire. Both teams now back at even strength as Buskogger comes out of the box. Though Fondy still with the puck carrying forward, and Buskogger immediately gets in on the play, able to chip it forward, and now Romer's there. Romer with Cameron. Romer going wide, a shot fired right on, but right into the chest of Rising.
Good shot by Romer there. He had Cameron with him, but didn't really have any passing lanes there to try and get the pass across. Elects to take the shot, and that will set up a Oregon face-off to the left of Hayden Rising.
This face-off will be taken by Joe Romer, won again by Fondy. They have certainly had a lot of success in the face-off circle thus far as they look for an outlet pass and find one. Sassarosi back there to defend for Oregon, though the puck is just chipped on net. Keene tees it up for Peterson as Peterson skates behind his own net now. Skating forward is Jakey. Jakey, Romer, Roar all there. Shot tipped up high. Jakey nearly able to get something on that one, though. It would have most likely been a high stick anyways, as Peterson has to make a defensive play, though the Fondy defender elects to just send it forward. Keen tries to ring it around. No one there for Oregon, though. Now puck finds Jakey. Jakey out into the open ice. Roar has no one with him as Oregon's making a change. So he was able to keep the puck so far. Nice backhanded shot. Nearly finds the top right corner, though it is sent just high. Good play there by Dosher to keep the zone, though Fondy able to gather the puck. Still the puck in the Fondy zone, however, as Oregon is able to get some players in, and finally the puck escapes. Now Fondy skating forward, finds a pass out in front, and a shot. What a save that was! Josh Keane flashing the glove. Matching Rising on that save he had earlier. Both goaltenders looking sharp.
What a save there to deny the Fondy player as the pass comes across. And he was in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender, and Keane gets the better of the Fondy player that time.
We've got two 10-bell saves thus far in this game, one from each team. Both goaltenders, as I said, looking sharp. Both offenses, quite honestly, seem to have found their way. Oregon looking dominant to begin, but this has turned into a bit of a back-and-forth game. It's been fun to watch, as now there's a tie-up in the near corner as the puck comes behind the Oregon net. Leatherberry there for Oregon, sends it ahead to Nieto. Though Nieto was separated from the puck, and Fondy able to keep the zone. Pass comes out in front to Jacob Cameron. Jacob Cameron with Nieto now carrying, sends it out to Dosher. Dosher back to Nieto, though unable to get a shot off as they were a little too close to the net. Nieto there has fallen off the puck, comes back to Dosher. Mueller's calling for the puck up top, looking for a pass to Cameron. Shot fired, and it that looked to go off the inside of the goalpost. The ref thought otherwise.
What a shot there. Yeah, that one goes off the post. And best opportunity Oregon has had so far, as that puck completely beat Hayden Rising, but doesn't take the fortunate bounce for Oregon.
Logan Leatherberry now with the puck along the benches. Sends it ahead, though. It just bounces over the stick of Jakey. Jakey gathers. Nonetheless, he's skating in. Forehand, and he fires a shot. And that one stayed with him, actually. I thought that one was at the feet of the goaltender. Though Jakey still dancing all around the ice. Pass out in front to Romer. Romer tries to make a move, though. A good stick breaks that up. Leatherberry trying to keep the zone for Oregon is now Romer. Finds it and sends it deep. No one there for Oregon, though. Roar has to give chase, and he will keep it. Tries to tip it out in front. No one's there, though, as the zone is nearly kept by Peterson. That escaped through his legs, and a good diving play by Leatherberry prevents a potential one-on-0 or one-on-one as Roar is skating forward, and the pass finds Jakey. Jakey right on in front, and that one just hit the side of the net. Oregon cannot catch a break.
Roar wasn't able to get everything on that shot. If he could have gotten a clean look at that shot, that one would have been in the back of the net.
That play developed nearly into a 2-on-0. Just unfortunate that, as you said, Roar was unable to get all of that puck. As now the puck comes out to him again, a shot fired wide. Oregon finding some momentum as now a change is made on defense for Oregon. Though Leatherberry keeps the zone there, able to chip it forward as a hit is delivered on Joe Romer there, and a shot fired up high and into the chest of Rising.
Great offensive zone possession there from Oregon. We saw a little bit more back and forth play after the penalty expired, but now Oregon going back to the dominant zone pressure as Roar skating to the bench looked a little frustrated with himself that he wasn't able to get that one, but still great pressure from the Panthers.
Certainly can't let that get to you. They have had all the opportunities in the world, just haven't found a way to capitalize yet, and eventually they will if they're able to keep this up. As now Fondy skating forward. Player has to tag up. Nice skating, and what a play that was. That's number 10. That's Dane Dinovich, the lead scorer for Fondy. What a play that was, and Fondy strikes first.
Showing the speed there as Dinovich was able to get around the Oregon defender there. Just perfect shot up over the shoulder of Keane. And it's 1-0 Fondy on the Stoughton Health scoreboard.
Unfortunate sequence there for Oregon is just, as I mentioned, a beautiful play by Dinovich, able to find the back of the net, but Oregon has had plenty of opportunities, and they have one here. Nieto fired a shot on the rebound, almost came out to Dosher, but Oregon looking for a quick response following that play.
You said Nieto was looking for the quick response there, and if you're Oregon, you can't get down after that goal. You've had a lot of pressure, and that was a bit unfortunate there, but Oregon showing a lot of potential.
Certainly, as I said, just haven't been able to capitalize as the puck comes out to Jacob Cameron. He's in all alone. Now, Leatherberry pinches in and he takes a hit. He is very slow to get up. He still hasn't gotten up, and they'll whistle play dead. Though he finally does make his way to his feet. Hopefully he's all right.
He's been a key part of the Panther defense this year, and we can only hope that he is all right. He is able to skate on his own power back to the bench, but he doesn't look too good after that. He looks getting a bit of pain as he gets over the boards.
It was quite a rough hit. He got sent into the boards basically shoulder first, essentially sideways, perpendicular to the boards. And he also seemed to have hit the ice pretty hard. As now, as you said, we hope he's all right. As Roar sends the puck forward to Jakey. Jakey will elect to dump it in and chase it down himself. He gets there, but Fondy play gets there first. As now Romer bringing pressure as well as Roar. Now a hit delivered on Romer as Fondy regathers. They'll send it forward up and out of the zone. Now Leatherberry for Oregon able to chip it ahead. Looking for a dump pass to Roar, though that one was broken up by Fondy, and that long shot was wide right. Puck is sent up along the near boards, and that will go all the way down for icing.
Fondy getting a little bit of zone time there as, like I said, Oregon was controlling the zone time in the offensive zone there. And just a fast break for Fondy there. And maybe they're starting to get their energy levels up a little bit as they have a 1-goal lead.
That certainly has given them some lift. As I mentioned, Oregon looking pretty dominant up until that stretch. There's now a shot fired. That took a deflection out in front. And now the puck comes to Sassarossi behind the Oregon net. He has it taken from him by a Fondy player. Sassarossi trying to win it back. It is eventually won back by Peterson. Peterson sends it to Nieto. Though it falls off his stick, he'll like to dump it forward. Fondy will gather. Just over a minute to play in this period. As Fondy skates the puck through neutral ice, passes fanned on. And Jacob, I believe that is Jacob Cameron. No, that's Dosher. Dosher pressuring as well as Jacob Cameron. As now Nieto, the final moment of that second line comes in and a shot fired. Long shot right into the chest of Keene, handled pretty easily.
No problem for Keene there. Just a long shot out and right into the breadbasket. And with 47 seconds left, and the the face-off in the Fond du Lac offensive zone, Oregon's going to need to clear this one out and not give up another goal before the end of the period.
Certainly would like to go into this period with just that lone goal on the scoreboard, though there is some time for them to get down ice. As now Mueller nearly finds Roar, though Oregon still pressuring Romer, and Jakey were there, though puck escaped him as Romer tries to send it back. And now the puck is sent back, though it is out of the zone as Mueller gathers. Buskogger there now, unfortunately gives it away, and Mueller fell down. Unfortunate sequence for Oregon, though the defenders get back. Fondy was slow to get there. I believe they were making a change. Now Jakey gathers the puck for Oregon, tries to send it forward, unable to do so, though it comes right back to him. He'll elect to skate it forward this time, sends it forward to Joe Romer. Joe Romer back to Jakey. 3 seconds left in the period. Now Jakey tries to fire a backhand shot off, unable to do so. And this score will be 1-0 Fondy on the Stonehouse scoreboard going into the second period. And if you're Oregon, you really cannot kick yourself for the period you just played. That one unfortunate sequence results in a goal, but take that sequence away, they look like the better team.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Clemens, I'm taking that period as a win because of the great offensive pressure there. Like you said, unfortunate that the fast break from Dinovich resulted in a goal, and nothing really Keene could do there as it was just a perfect shot. But for Oregon, that's a win of a period for them. And all they got to do is put one in the back of the net now.
Certainly, they have had their fair share of chances, and the thing we talked about that they needed to do was dictate the pace of the game, and they've certainly done that. They've kept it fast, which is something we thought they needed to do, and they're getting the opportunities. Eventually, they just need to start bearing them, and I think they will if this keeps going. And we will be back shortly with the second period. And real quickly before we go, we'd like to remind you that this broadcast is made possible with funding from our generous sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play.
One Community Bank, a proud supporter of youth athletics. Stop by or visit our website to learn more about our fee-free checking account. One Community Bank, feel good banking. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today.
Tour Horse Insurance. Tour Horse Insurance is a proud sponsor of Oregon Athletics. At Tour Horse Insurance, our number one goal is to deliver customers the peace of mind that comes with having the right coverage at the right time.
The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community.
The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community.
J.L. Richards, providing fresh meats, deli salads, seafood, and quality Wisconsin cheese for over 25 years. Try our delicious hot lunches, dinners, or enjoy our Friday fish fry. Catering is available throughout Dane County.
Logo Promotions, helping businesses and schools promote and advertise their organizations with quality apparel, providing exceptional personal service and quick turn times. Logo Promotions, for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Proudly serving the Madison area since 2013.
And finally, Stoughton Health, providing safe, quality health care with exceptional personalized service. Stoughton Health is proud to sponsor the OCA Media Scoreboard. And with that all said and done, we will go to a break, and we will be back shortly with the second period. Stay where you are, folks. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We have just under 3 minutes to go before the start of the second period. And as we talked about before the break, minus that one sequence that led to the Dinovich breakaway goal, Oregon has looked like the better team throughout this game, and you have to think eventually the shots are going to start finding the back of the net.
Yeah, with the amount of pressure they had in that first period, something's got to go. You know, Noah, like the first line's so talented, and they had so many good opportunities that period. Just nothing fell for them. And we were talking about it during the break. This feels like Oregon could be up 3-0 right now.
It certainly does. They've certainly had the chances. Just some unfortunate sequences. Roar kind of fanned on a bit of a shot, and it just seemed like things weren't going their way despite all the pressure they had. And now the clock has stopped, and the players will take the ice.
That being said, you can't let that get you down if you're Oregon. You got to keep the energy up. They had control of this game in the first period, so they just got to keep up the energy, keep up the momentum, and something's going to go their way this period.
It certainly will, and you have to think if they keep playing the way they're playing, they'll find a way to win this game. As now finally the Panthers hit the ice. And something that I would like to see from Oregon more in this next period, on the offensive side of things, despite all the pressure they've gotten, I'd really like to see more movement up top, closer to the blue line, because they've had a lot of success taking slap shots and winding up some longer shots and even getting deflections out in front of the net. That's something I'd like to see from them a little more.
Yeah, you got to utilize all the players on the ice, and that includes, you know, passing it out to your defenders on the points, and that's a great way to look for some opportunities if you get the puck up to the point and just continue that great passing that we know this Panther team can do.
We have seen plenty of phenomenal passing plays, though. In that first period, we also saw quite a lot of impressive skating. Jakey specifically stood out in that period. He had some great streaks towards the net, just again, unfortunately couldn't find the back of it. As now the players skate in on center ice, and the faceoff will be taken by Romer. It is won by Romer, out to Jakey. Fondy gathering back in the defensive zone. It's chipped ahead, though the zone is kept by Oregon, and a hand pass is called.
Good face-off win, and good attempt to enter the zone. Unfortunate that the hand pass was called, but be important to see after this face-off if they can win it and establish some pressure.
Face-off comes now to neutral ice, as there's a tie-up, and it is chipped in by Jakey. Jakey will chase down his own chip-in. Roar there along the near boards, pressuring for Oregon. He's able to find the puck, though is fought off of it. Zone is kept by Sassarosi. Sassarosi with a shot, didn't get a ton on it. And it was a pass, comes out in front now, looking for Romer. As now the puck comes all the way down to the Oregon zone. Good skating from a Fondy player there, able to get there and put the pressure on it. Eventually win the puck, though it escapes him and will come back to neutral ice. Jakey giving chase there with Roar. As Fondy looks to regather, Roar trying to stop that from happening. As now Fondy enters the zone up top. Oregon was making a change. That shot was blocked, and a second chance opportunity, though no one there to pounce on it for Fondy. Puck comes up in the air, and the zone is kept. Puck sent in behind the Oregon net. Leatherberry there. He's tied up. Pass comes out, and a pass out in front is picked off by Roar. As Roar is skating forward, makes a nice move, nearly gets tripped up, but tries to make a move to his backhand, unable to do so. And now Oregon working. Mueller wants the puck across ice, but a good defensive play by a Fondy defender breaks that up. And now Fondy back the other way. Nieto there and Leatherberry. Good sound defense to prevent much from happening there, though. As Leatherberry tried to send that out to neutral ice, it appeared to not get a whole lot on. As now Nieto who gathers for Oregon, skating forward. He'll be fought off the puck as Cameron comes in with the help. Puck taking some awkward bounces behind the Fondy net as it gets caught up in the back of the netting. No one knows where the puck is. As eventually Fondy finds it, and Mueller with a shot up on top looking for deflection. As a second chance opportunity is given up, and a save by Rising. Good focus from him as the puck was bouncing every which way. And now a long shot up top right into the pads and covered.
Good save there from Rising on both attempts as the puck was free in front of him. And for Oregon to be able to net a goal here, you're going to have to do more than just put shots on Rising. You're going to have to get him moving left to right with some passing, get some bodies in front of him to take away his vision, because he has been very good with everything he has seen so far.
Oregon certainly needs to get some of that east-west passing game going. As you said, Rising has been a phenomenal goaltender thus far this season. You're not going to beat him on too many straightforward shots. As now Oregon is able to keep his own puck sent across all the passes. Arrington behind Sassarosi. They will have to regather. The Oregon defenders exchanging passes, as they look to regather that pass. Some miscommunication there as Caden Peterson will gather the puck for Oregon, and Jakey looks to get to it, but now Roar finds that he has Roman with him, a move and a shot. That one fired just wide, and a player comes flying into the Fondy net. That looked ugly, and a penalty is going to be called here.
Wow, you can hope
Both players appear to
everyone
be
in that
hurt.
collision is all right, as that what didn't look good.
No, Rising, and I believe Colin McMahon was the player that came flying in. I'm assuming he got tripped given the penalty call, though I didn't see what happened as I was watching the puck.
He had a penalty on the back end before any of that happened. That's the Fondy player is in the box. So that is Isaac Highland who is in the box, but I missed what happened there.
Yeah, as I said, I was watching the puck. I couldn't see what happened. Rising is up and going back to his net. He appears to be okay. The other player, McMahon, is also up and off the ice. So now Romer is going to be going to the box as well. Potentially that could be the penalty that caused that crash. I'm not sure.
There's another Fond du Lac player in the box too. So we got Romer in the box for Oregon and 2 for Fond du Lac as the refs sort things out here. Good to see Rising back up.
Now the refs talking to Roar and a couple of the Fond du Lac Springs players as they clear things up.
Yeah, how they decide to play this on the ice. Are we going to have a 4-on-3, or let's see what they do here.
As of now, both teams have 4 skaters on the ice. And there another skater comes on for Oregon, so it will be 5-on-4. Just a regular power play for Oregon. As the face-off to the left of Rising's net is won by Fond du Lac. Good keep there as the puck comes to Cameron. Has Jakey across from him, passes it out to him. The pass is bouncing and unable to be handled cleanly as Roar sends it up top. Roar now dancing on the far side, tries to fire a shot. That gets blocked in the skates. Player goes down. Roar still moving, tries to find a pass out front. It was sitting on the goal line, but no one from Oregon got there as the pressure continues from Oregon now. Easton Linder sends it out to Roar. Roar and Jakey exchanging passes. As now Jakey elects to skate in as Linder to cross and a pass to Dosher, bouncing around in front of the net, and still no one gets there from Oregon. Nothing is going their way as now Fond du Lac Springs has a 2-on-1 the other way and a shot fired and a good save made by Keene.
Good save there on Dinovich, the goal scorer, as there was a 2-on-1 opportunity there as Oregon looks to regroup on this power play.
Pass comes out to Jacob Cameron, just escapes him. Easton Linder will elect to pick it up himself and skate into the zone. He'll skate down the left-hand side, drop it off to Jacob Cameron. Looking for a pass out in front, can't find one, just skates behind the net now. Eventually finds Linder. Linder has Roar up top. Roar wants it, and a tip out in front. Gets 1 tip, 2 tips, 3 tips, and it still doesn't find the back of the net. Another pass out in front's broken up. Oregon, with all the pressure in the world, just can't find a goal, and now Fondy back the other way. Roar's there, a nice move, pass is made, and Keene is on top of his game today. Another phenomenal save.
Great save by Keene there on the rush opportunity from Fond du Lac. And I want to go back and give some praise to Easton Linder there, who was on that power play unit with Romer in the box. He got a few good looks on that line and very impressed with what we were seeing from him there.
He certainly made some good plays. That's a very good point you bring up. As now Ty Zerowit comes in to take the face-off for Oregon. Face-off is won to Logan Leatherberry.
Good to see him back out there.
Took that nasty hit, but Good to, as you said, good to see him back on the ice, and he appears to be all right. As now Oregon tries to skate ahead, but is unable to do so. Fondy will send it back down. Just under 20 seconds left on the penalty as Logan Leatherberry gathers. He will send it out to Cameron Mueller. Cameron Mueller chips it across. A miscommunication, though. Zerwick able to get a pass to Nieto. Now Nieto has Mason Anderson with him, dancing in, and a good stick. Separates Nieto from the puck temporarily. And now the puck just escapes Anderson, and the penalty is over. But Oregon still with all the pressure. Nice stick handling there, as I don't know how Mason Anderson kept the puck there. Some tough skating. As this game has been turned up to 100 real quick. Mueller now trying to keep his own, and Fondy has an opportunity now going the other way. Both defenders back for Oregon. Players separated from the puck, though. Fondy keeps possession. Pass out in front. Now Oregon gets back on defense, and a good stick. Peterson got his stick tangled up in there and eventually lost it. He's stuck with the puck in the corner with no stick. Needs some help to get there. Pass out in front is broken up. That comes behind the net. Fondy players calling for the puck out in front of the net. Doesn't get it, as now Fondy works to keep the zone and is unable to do so. And now goes back the other way. And a good play by Rising there to come out and realize that Roar got separated from the puck, as finally we have a stoppage. What a sequence. Man, I have had to be on my toes for that one.
Yeah, that was exciting there. Roar able to rob the Fondy player of the puck. Just gets a little too far out in front of him. And Rising, a little risky play to leave the net there to play the puck. But it pays off, as he was able to deny Roar the opportunity.
As now face-off in the Fondy zone is won by Fondy. Fondy skating forward, Roar though with pressure. Able to separate his man from the puck. Sassarosi will send it back forward, though the pass didn't quite connect cleanly. As the puck finds Romer, and Roar was down ice, but Romer just couldn't quite handle it. Romer now gets the puck back. Gallers tries to send it across to Jakey, but unable to do so as that's picked off and sent forward. Right on target. Keene will easily stick that one aside. Sassarosi and Romer giving chase, and Romer eventually able to win the puck. Sends it up top as the puck gets tangled, and I believe that's Jakey's stick, and now Romer escapes with the puck. Romer has Roar with him. Roar trying to dance in. Elects to go back. Just good defense from Fondy. Really didn't let Roar in. Now the Fondy bench, as you can hear, really wants a hook there. There wasn't a whole lot there, in all honesty. Another nice move, though eventually good defense as the shots fired wide left of Keene. Now Fondy, though, able to keep the zone. Strong skating from number 2 there, and a good block out in front. Fondy steals the puck, and now Oregon back the other way. That's Roar. Roar trying to chip it ahead to Jake. He can't. Just taking whacks at it. And this game has gotten incredibly fast, incredibly quickly.
We're seeing a lot of stick tie-ups everywhere on the ice.
We certainly are. It has been hard to keep track of everyone on the ice, as this game has just continued to get more and more exciting as a hit is delivered there in the far corner. Now Oregon able to gather the puck behind their net. Puck is sent ahead to Jakey. Jakey doesn't have a whole lot of help with him. He'll send it forward as Nieto skates down to try and avoid the icing call, but will be unable to do so. And we will have a face-off.
Great job there by everyone on the Oregon line there and the defense there, as they had to clear the zone there as Fond du Lac was showing some pressure. And a lot of Fond du Lac players on the ice right now.
Yeah,
they're going to have to change.
Don't think they're allowed to play with that many skaters as they clear up the confusion. Jacob Cameron able to nearly follow his own face-off. Dosher eventually comes over to help, and now Fondy wins the puck, and a hit delivered on Cameron as he falls right at the feet of the linesman. Now another tangle. You've mentioned we've seen quite a few of those out in the open ice as well as along the boards. Now Keene comes out of his net, though elects to let it go to Mueller. Mueller tries to chip it forward, unable to do so. He'll go back the other way now. Fondy keeps the pressure on, as now Oregon looks to skate it out Nieto, though the pass just escapes him. Has to chase it down. Now Cameron nearly finds the puck for Oregon, as Oregon will eventually send it out through neutral ice, though Fondy with possession. Outlet pass, finds his man on a nice move, is made, but Oregon Panthers all over him, able to stifle out that play. Now Leatherberry giving chase as Fondy keeps possession. To pass out in front, no one's there, a move in, and it finds the back of the net. Fondy just creates a hole in the defense, with all the pressure they've had. That's just unfortunate, and some good puck movement from Fondy.
Yeah, Dinovich, who scored the goal earlier, just got a little bit too much space and was able to walk in and pick a spot there and fire it home past Josh Keene. It is now 2-0 on the Stoughton Health scoreboard.
Oregon has continued to see opportunities in this game, but they just cannot find the back of the net. Unfortunately, though, it is only a 2-score game with plenty of time to go. As Romer falls on the puck for Oregon, Dinovich there with him as they get tangled up. Both players hit the ice. Now puck is sent behind the net. Buskogger and Romer there for Oregon. Now the puck is chipped ahead. Buskogger will fall on it temporarily, though. It comes back to Fondy. Another pass out in front. Tangled massive sticks. And eventually, Oregon is able to dump it out, and Jakey can get there. Jakey has some speed, and another shot. What a save from Rising.
The arm of the official went up there, and let's see what the call is.
It is a slash as
That almost got past the outstretched pad of Rising, and a prime opportunity here for the Oregon power play to try and get one back.
You would certainly love a quick response from Oregon, as, I mean, Rising has just continued to be impressive. The stats don't lie. He has really been the main reason, I think, that Fondy's winning this game. Oregon has had some frustration, and now a puck comes flying into the Oregon bench. Oregon has certainly seemed frustrated on the offensive end. They just cannot get anything past Rising, despite all the opportunities they've had. As a face-off will now come to Rising's right. Jacob Cameron set to take it. And it is sent forward. And eventually the puck finds a stick of Roar. Roar out to Romer. Back to Roar. Roar looking for a lane. Unable to find one. Romer now dancing with the puck. Sends it out in front of tip. And it's caught in the pads. An Oregon player nearly able to get there. I believe that was Jacob Cameron, though. It is sent the length of the ice by Fondy. Keene comes out to tee it up for Romer. Romer gathers behind his net. Minute and a half to go on the Oregon power play. As now Roar skating forward. He'll enter the zone all by himself. Makes a move to the inside, though. Has defenders everywhere. As now Dosher tries to chase it down for Oregon. And it is eventually sent up and out. As Romer is sent back together for Oregon. About just over a minute left now on the power play as Jakey and Roar split out. Roar fakes a pass up top to Jakey. Keeps it and eventually does send it up to Jakey. Jakey, though, is separated from the puck, and it will be sent back down the ice again. Keene wanted to tee it up there, though. The skating of Dinovich unable to allow that to happen, and now good defense there. As we have more barking for a call there, but one was not made, as now there's a tangle in neutral ice, and an Oregon player hits the deck. 30 seconds to go on the penalty. Puck is sent ahead to Jakey. Jakey has Roar with him. Roar now skating ahead. He'll turn back and look for a pass out up top. Now Roar and Jakey exchanging passes. Roar now skating in, trying to find a lane. Tries to go near side, and that one was sent in on Rising, but he was able to focus and keep the puck in his pads.
15 seconds left on this man advantage for the Panthers. If they can win this draw, plenty of time to set something up. Get another look off on Hayden Rising.
It has certainly looked like they've been trying to go for that tic-tac-toe play between Romer and Roar up top with Jakey down by the net. They've tried to set that up a few times, it has seemed, but just haven't been able to get it to work, as now the Lindert line comes on for Oregon to finish out this power play. Face-off is won by Fondy. The zone is kept by Mueller. Mueller fires a long shot looking for a tip, didn't get one. And now Fondy will send it the full length of the ice. 5 seconds up from the penalty. Keene has to make a play and is able to do so, as now the puck finds Mason Anderson. And the penalty has expired. Both teams at even strength. Just under 6.5 minutes to go as the puck is battled for neutral ice. Eventually sent ahead to Mason Anderson, though it escapes. Sandman will be gathered by Fondy. Fondy sends it across. Now Lindert there for Oregon gets fought off the puck. And Fondy gathering in the defensive zone. Good job breaking up that pass, Mason Anderson. And now an Oregon player had his stick caught up. I think that might, unfortunately, be a hooking call on Lindert.
I think it might go against Zerwick here, maybe?
Or sorry, Zerwick is what I meant to say. I was looking at Lindert as I said that, but yeah, I believe it will be on Zerwick, as his stick was pretty clearly caught up in the sweater of a Fondy player.
Bit unfortunate there as, yeah, Stuke just kind of gets caught in the jersey there, and it's the Fondy player started moving, got taken down. This is critical here that the Panthers can kill off this power play.
You certainly cannot let Fondy go up 3-0 in this situation, though there is over a full period left. The Panthers really need to get some momentum going. It's a nice move out in front of the net, and he finds the back of the net. That is a hat trick for Dinovich. He has been remarkable tonight, and Oregon just has no answers for him.
Yeah, Dinovich picks up the hat trick right there. Just, again, given too much time, is able to walk in and beats Keene. And a bit unfortunate there. As, again, really nothing Keene could do there as he gets left out to dry.
We have seen some holes being created in the Oregon defense. So credit to the puck movement and creativity of the Fondy offense. They've really been able to move Oregon players where they want them and create space for Dinovich. As now Peterson nearly loses the puck. Fortunate break for him as it comes out to Mueller. Mueller chips it ahead into neutral ice. Rohr falls on it for Oregon. Unable to get back to it though. Makes a nice move too, and Romer. Now did that come off the blocker? I think that might have bounced off the blocker and into the pads of Rising. Oregon still cannot get anything past him.
Yeah, maybe we'll call it a little lucky there as that one hit off the pad and kind of just falls right in the armpit of Hayden Rising there. Another good opportunity, and you just got to hope that something will finally fall the Panthers' way.
The Panthers certainly have the offensive capabilities to bring this back. We've seen them come back from larger margins against a really good Janesville team. So there's certainly plenty of hope for Oregon still, though. The lead is 3-0 on the Stone Health scoreboard for Fondy. As now there's a battle for the puck along the near boards. Peterson in there for Oregon, as well as two Fondy players that eventually is sent out by Fondy as Mueller has a player draped over him, though. Romer, good job coming over to help him out as he was caught in open ice. Now, that clearing attempt was blocked, and Rohr trying to find the puck, unable to do so. It gets sent into the near corner. Leatherberry giving chase. Comes out behind the net and a pass out in front. Jakey, though, wasn't able to get to it. Now Mueller and Leatherberry back for Oregon. Fondy skating forward. Dump pass. Finds player in front, and that shot was fired way left off a backhand. No real harm. As now Oregon looks to dump the zone, unable to do so. A shot is fanned on, and now the puck slowly comes back to Keenan. He'll be able to cover and get a stoppage.
Top line was out there for a while there. You got to be wondering how much we're going to be seeing of them as we have 4:28 left in this period and then one more period after for Oregon to climb back into this game.
Oregon just looking for that spark. We know what they can do with momentum. They just need to find it. As now the face-off will be to Keen's right. And Dosher will take the face-off for Oregon. As he gets tangled up with the Fondy player, and a shot is fired right onto Keene. As he makes the save. Now Nieto battling for the puck in the near corner. Puck comes out up top, and shot was fired well wide. As now Dosher falls on the puck, though it is tipped back in front of the net. Oregon looking to exit the zone, though the pass escapes Nieto. And Fondy able to fall on it. Nice move out in front, though. Oh, the Oregon players are on a nice shot and a nice save made by Keene, as there was a lot of moving traffic in front of him. Fondy still with pressure, a shot fired well wide, though falls to another Fondy player, pass across. No one able to get a tip. Oregon really needs to relieve some of this pressure. As now the puck eventually finds Dosher. Dosher able to send it ahead to Nieto. He has trouble handling the pass, and Fondy will get the puck right back. Now puck battled for a neutralized linesman, caught up in the mix of it. It'll be sent down right to Rising, who will tee it up for his teammates. A miscommunication there, though Oregon was chasing, so no one was there to press.
Top line back out there for the Panthers.
As you mentioned, they are certainly putting them out there a lot, and assuming we will see plenty of them throughout the third period as well. Now Oregon has to get onside. Jakey dumps it in, but it's blocked. Now
Body bench is very vocal for them to ice it.
As they are trying to, but they have not been able to thus far, as Leatherberry with a nice play able to win the puck and then send it into the zone, as Oregon has seemingly found some pressure. Though eventually comes the puck, unable to ice it still as the zone is kept. Now Oregon looking for a pass out in front to Romer, though it didn't connect. It was deflected. Another pass out in front was blocked. It eventually comes to Rising, and he will cover and get a whistle.
You can definitely tell Oregon is looking for these passes and trying to set up something for themselves to get a good look on net, as Rising has been sensational for them so far.
They're certainly, as you mentioned a couple times, going to need to get him moving if they're going to be able to find the back of the net, because he's been handling everything thus far. As now Fondorov looks to exit the zone but can't do so. Puck comes to Linder. Linder sends it out in front. No one there as Dosher chases it down for Oregon, and eventually Fondy will send it down ice, and that one will be icing.
Fondy just fires it down there, and Oregon will have another opportunity to win a faceoff in the offensive zone and set something up.
Just over 2 minutes to play in this second period. Oregon, as I mentioned earlier, just looking for that spark to begin this comeback, as the faceoff will be to the left of Rising, to be taken by Jacob Cameron. Faceoff is a bit of a tangled mess. Still no one is able to win the puck cleanly. Fondy will eventually win it, and Mueller unable to keep the zone. Now Fondy has a breakaway the other way, and on net, and a shot, and a save made by Keene. Not fooling him there. Keene, as good as Rising has looked, Keene has also looked great.
Great save there as Caden Blank was in all alone, and another good save. And as you said, Keene has looked very good tonight to deny Fondy players on some good attempts that they've had.
This game could certainly be far more out of reach for Oregon if it weren't for Keene. He has certainly kept him in it as Oregon struggles to get the offense going, but now they might have a chance as Jakey, though, is separated from the puck. Good defense, not allowing Jakey to break away. As Romer sends it ahead to Roar, Jakey's there with him. Roar takes a shot himself, and it's fired wide right. Weird bounce comes out in front of the net, but no one able to pounce on it for Oregon as Fondy looks to skate ahead. Kyle Roar now enters the zone for Oregon. Nice move past this man, and the pass out in front. And I don't know. I think a stick was got in the middle of that. I'm not sure if it was Rising's or the defenders.
Yeah, I don't know if Rising was able to get a piece of that, but anyways, it was great combined effort from Rising and his defenders there to deny Oregon of that attempt.
Now shot is blocked out in front. They have a 2-on-1 back to the where the shot's fanned on in. I don't know if Keene got a piece of that as they still have possession of the puck. Keene might have gotten something on that as the shot was kind of taken awkwardly, as now Roar has some room in front of him. Able to get past his man, though. He has defenders draped all over him, and that will certainly be a penalty. Roar had defenders all over him.
Maybe we get a penalty shot here as Roar was in all alone there. We saw a penalty shot that Edgewood had during the Oregon-Edgewood game, but looks like Dinovich will just go to the box there, as Dinovich showed his speed on the back check that time and takes Roar down to the ice. Another good opportunity. 59 seconds left for Oregon to get something going at the end of the second period.
You'd love to see a spark in this period, though certainly the third and final period is enough time for Oregon to score 3 goals, but the goaltending and defense for Fondy has been just as phenomenal as they have been all season. As now Oregon looks to send the puck ahead, and it comes off the back of Jakey. Unable to control it, as now Romer will send it over to Dosher. Dosher looking for a lane into the zone, doesn't get one. Puck bounces awkwardly off of Jakey, though it does eventually enter the zone. Now Dosher and Roar both there to try and keep. Roar eventually does. As the puck finds Dosher, Dosher sends it up top to Romer. Romer dancing, drops it off. As now the puck finds Jakey, looking for Romer on the backside, and a shot, near side shot. Was saved pretty easily there by Rising as we have a whistle.
Good save there, as referees are pointing to something. It looks like the puck go off of one of the rafters in the ceiling, or maybe a light.
I believe that's what they were saying, as the faceoff will now be taken to the left of Rising. And it is eventually dumped behind Rising's net, where Oregon, fighting for it, is Cameron and Dosher, though now puck comes out to Roar. Roar shot is blocked, and that, the defender covered the puck.
With just under 5 seconds left in the period, the defender falls on the puck there to waste some time, and that should most certainly be a delay of game penalty. As Cameron's going
taking
to the
a
box.
penalty?
I did not see where Cameron would be taking a penalty there. I don't know what the call is there.
I'm not sure. In all fairness, didn't see where Cameron was during all that, but I have no clue how that's not a delay of game penalty. You cannot cover the puck as a defender, only as a goaltender, so I'm uncertain about that call. We'll get the call on the Cameron penalty. I don't know what he did, but strange sequence as the clock expires and the second period comes to an end. And
yeah, I would like to know what the call is on that there.
yeah, certainly a confusing sequence to end that period. But, I mean, really, this game, again, you really felt like Oregon had something going and just still can't get anything to go. Rising has certainly been a part of that. He's been great, but Oregon just can't seem to catch a break. And their offense, unfortunately, has not been as dominant as it was to start the game. So they're going to need a big third period to climb back in this one against a phenomenal defense.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier, how this game would go against Fondy, with Fondy being very strong on defense compared to an Oregon team who is used to scoring about 7 goals a game. And we will have to have the Oregon offense get some work done in the third period here and find a way to get a puck past Hayden Rising, as he has been phenomenal.
You can certainly, see why his stats are as good as they are. He has been awfully impressive. Obviously, we have the hat trick from number 10, Dinovich, as well, complementing that amazing defense. But if you're Oregon, I think you just have to find a way to do what you did in the first period, and that's dictate the pace and occupy the puck, because we saw less of that in the second, and that led to more possession and more chances from Fondy that we didn't really see in the first.
Yeah, you're absolutely right with that. They need to get something going. And as you said, control the game, come out of the gates, swing in this third period to be able to get a few back here.
We know that offense is capable of scoring 3 goals in a period. They're capable of scoring much more, but they have a tough challenge in front of them, as we will go to a break before we get this third period underway. And before we do so, I'd like to remind you that this broadcast is made possible with funding from our generous sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play.
One Community Bank, a proud supporter of youth athletics. Stop by or visit our website to learn more about our fee-free checking account. One Community Bank, feel good banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today.
Toro Horse Insurance. Toro Horse Insurance is a proud sponsor of Oregon Athletics. At Toro Horse Insurance, our #1 goal is to deliver customers the peace of mind that comes with having the right coverage at the right time.
The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community.
The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community.
J.L. Richards, providing fresh meats, deli salads, seafood, and quality Wisconsin cheese for over 25 years. Try our delicious hot lunches, dinners, or enjoy our Friday fish fry. Catering is available throughout Dane County.
Logo Promotions, helping businesses and schools promote and advertise their organizations with quality apparel, providing exceptional personal service and quick turn times. Logo Promotions, for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Proudly serving the Madison area since 2013.
And finally, Stoughton Health, providing safe, quality health care with exceptional personalized service. Stoughton Health is proud to sponsor the OCA Media Scoreboard. And with that said, we will, as I mentioned, go to a break, but we will be back shortly with the third period. Stay where you are, folks. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We have just under 3 minutes until the start of the third and final period of what has been an exciting hockey game, though Oregon is in a 3-goal hole, and we will have some 4-on-4 hockey to start this period.
Yeah, 4-on-4 hockey for a little over a minute, and then for about a minute more, Fond du Lac is going to get the man advantage on what we thought was a controversial call on Jacob Cameron at the end of the period there. As we thought it should have went the other way as a delay of game on the Fond du Lac player, but it is what it is, and Oregon will have to deal with that coming into the third period.
They certainly will, and as I mentioned before the break, we know that this Oregon team is perfectly capable of scoring 3 or more goals in one period, but the Fondy defense, led by Rising, has been really just better than the Oregon offense so far in this game. Oregon has had some chances that they've not capitalized on, admittedly, but the defense has held for Fondy, and that's why Oregon hasn't found the back of the net yet. But if they keep playing the way they're playing, I think they can certainly get something out of this third and final period, even if it's not a comeback win.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned it. Hayden Rising has been the best player on the ice for Fond du Lac today. And Oregon, like you said, has opportunities. Puck's just sitting on the goal line and just no one there to tap it in. And they're just going to have to challenge Rising this period to get something going.
I'm excited to see how Oregon responds. I'm also interested to see, as far as personnel goes, if we will see some of that Roar-Romer defense pairing during the 5-on-5 when the full top line isn't out there, so they're able to get some more goal scores out there. Because we did see that in the comeback against Janesville. I'll be interested to see if they use that again here tonight.
Yeah, that's certainly an option that I'm sure has gone through Coach Clemens' mind as he is talking to his players before the start of this period. And he's going to do whatever he can to set it up so Oregon can get a goal back and then go from there.
Certainly, it all starts with one. Get the first goal first, then get the second goal, then get the third, then you're in it. So that's got to be the mentality of Oregon, and we know they can do it. We'll just have to wait and see if they're able to pull it off.
We'll see who they send out for the 4v4 at the start of this period.
Looks to be the top line in Sassarosi, the lone defenseman.
They can win this face-off and get into the Fond du Lac zone here with all those goal scorers out there. See what they can do.
Certainly some extra space for that top line to work with only 4 defenders on the ice. As the puck comes out to Romer up top. Romer looking for a pass. He'll try to place it with Jakey, looking for a pass to Roar, though that was broken up by a nice stick. As now Oregon will look to regather. Roar skating in behind his own net. Looking for a pass, unable to get one, eventually does. As Jakey now carries the puck ahead for Oregon. He'll hold up and try to create some space, though he's pressured heavily. As he's temporarily unable to enter the zone, makes a nice move past his man and a shot in and out of the glove of Rising. As now Romer will gather for Oregon and send it back to Jakey. Jakey, though, gets tangled up along the boards. Roar comes in with help, able to win the puck out pretty cleanly. Sends it into Jakey. Jakey trying to dance in, unable to do so. Puck is still loose, and it's just sitting again in front of the goal line. An Oregon player takes a spill there, as well as a Fondy player, and we eventually have a whistle as Rising covers.
That's what we were talking about there. As great opportunity, and just Rising and the defense able to keep it out, and no Oregon player there able to poke it into the net. And we are back to 5-on-4 as there is 56 seconds left on the Cameron penalty. So Oregon will have to kill that off, but they do have the face-off in the Fondy zone.
It will be Dosher, Nieto, Romer, and Logan Leatherberry, the lone defenseman, on this PK. As Fondy has power play, though they turn it over as Romer has the puck in the offensive zone and looking for a tip from Nieto, though unable to find one as Romer is tangled up along the boards. Puck finds the stick of the Fondy player, and they'll collect behind their own net and look to skate it out. Cross-ice pass as the puck comes up top now. Full head of steam is Dinovic. He has already scored 3 and nearly finds a 4th. That one, I think, might have hit the near bar and the crossbar. Either way, he was very close to a 4th goal. As this appears to be a must-kill for Oregon. Now pass sent across. Nothing doing as now Oregon looks to skate the other way. 2-on-1, short-handed. Pass finds Rohr. It's a little out in front of him, though he gathers it, but was forced to the short side and was unable to get a shot across and into the back of the net as Mason Anderson chases the puck down for Oregon. Now, a tip from Cameron keeps the puck in the zone, though Fondy will very quickly dump it out as we are back to even strength hockey. And now a shot out in front was handled easily. Caden Peterson there. As a shot is fired and into the glove of Keene, though he was unable to keep control of it and cover. So the puck is now loose as Kyle Rohr gathers for Oregon. He'll skate backwards and looking to send it up to Jacob Cameron. And he gets hit. That will certainly be a penalty call.
Big hit there. Cameron checked down to the ice there, and you wait the call, maybe a hit to the head. He went down hard.
He certainly did. That was a pretty obvious penalty, and that's not something you want to do if you're Fondy Springs, because now you are certainly giving a good power play an opportunity to get Oregon into this game. As the faceoff is to the right of Rising, though it is won by Fondy and center length of the ice as it comes to Keene. Keene will tee it up for Romer.
You feel like Oregon needs to score here on this power play with 14 minutes left in this game.
Certainly does feel like a must-convert power play for Oregon as they look to enter the zone. Puck comes across to Jakey. Jakey with a shot looking for the top left corner. Couldn't find it. Now Dosher gathers. Dosher sends it up to Romer. Oregon looking to pick up the tempo as now the pass down to Rohr comes back up to Romer. Romer and Rohr trade places. Romer to Rohr, possibly trying to set up that tic-tac-toe play I mentioned earlier, and they do, but the pass escapes Romer. As Romer is pressured along the boards, he'll elect to dump it in. Dosher comes in to clean it up for Oregon. Dosher looking for a lane, elects to send it up top to Rohr. Rohr across to Romer. Romer back in front to Dosher. Puck escapes him, comes to Jakey, and good keep by, I believe that was Rohr. Was Rohr there, able to keep the zone, though eventually it is tipped all the way out, and Keene will tee it up. This penalty halfway over. Keene sending it forward. Finds Jacob Cameron on a nice stretch passes. Now Rohr skating into the zone, has Jakey with him, though. Doesn't have much of an angle to pass. And now that play was broken up as Dosher hit the ice. Romer back alone now. Romer falls. The Fondy player falls. He hit the boards pretty rough, though. Gets right back up. Now Romer gathering as there's just over 30 left on this penalty. Seeming like a must-convert opportunity. As we mentioned, for Oregon has a pass across to Jakey. You can see some desperation from the Oregon offense, but haven't gotten anything going. As now Cameron, though, able to get a nice pass out in front, and that one is saved. Again, as the puck bounces around in front of the net. Eventually, Logan Leatherberry will come all the way across as Mason Anderson hits the ice for Oregon. Oregon trying to find a passing lane. Pass out in front to Anderson, but just a little too out to handle, and now a shot. Blockered aside by Rising. Oregon with all the pressure and no goals as Fondy will tie it up behind the net, and the penalty will expire. The Jakey dancing with a puck shot is blocked, and the puck comes out to Rohr. Both teams at even strength. Fondy sending it ahead, trying to get it to the new man on the ice, though it escapes him and goes all the way down the ice for icing. And that, as we both said, certainly seemed like a must-convert. There is still time left, but Oregon is running out of it.
Mason Anderson had a really good opportunity there as he came streaking onto the ice. And also, Kyle Rohr was looking for the puck from Jakey there as he was left all alone on the back door. I wasn't able to find the pass. And Oregon still showing some pressure here. Hopefully can win the face-off and continue what they started on their power play.
And Nieto got tied up with his man in front of the net and unfortunately took a spell as Fondy is able to carry the puck out to neutral ice. They'll skate it ahead. And then eventually falls behind the Oregon net, where Nieto will gather and look to chip it ahead, though unable to do so. He takes a spell. Now Sassarosi battling for the puck, wins it to Nieto, though Nieto again chips it just barely too far for his teammate. Now a nifty pass was broken up, and now a shot fanned on, and the stick's broken there of the Fondy player. He'll skate quickly back to the bench, and a long shot fired by Keene. Controlled easily, he'll elect to keep it in play. As now the pace of this game again seems to be picking up. As now Dozier able to carry ahead for Oregon momentarily, and now another shot fired. And I believe Keene might have gotten a piece of that, though the shot was high. Now Fondy re-enters the zone as Oregon's changing. A shot fired wide left, though Fondy player is able to get there. Now just over 11 to play in the period. Kyle Rohr finds the puck for Oregon, chips it ahead, but it's out of the reach of Jakey, though Jakey eventually falls back on it, but cannot control it as the puck comes again out to Rohr. Rohr looking to enter the zone. Jakey able to stay on sides, chips it ahead, looking for Jakey. And, I mean, the Oregon offense right now just looks desperate. They're getting some passes, but everything just seems to come to a screeching halt every time as they look for a spark and regroup behind their own net. Puck is sent forward, looking for an outlet pass. It finds Jakey. Jakey's in. If he can get past his defender, he's in all alone, and a shot fired just wide. Now, puck comes to Rohr. Rohr up top, skating on that pass out in front to Jakey, gets a deflection, and it is covered by Rising.
Jakey just not able to get all of it on that opportunity in front of the net, but he came streaking in, tried to put a shot to the glove side of Rising, just fired wide, as that was a great look for Jakey there.
And as we've talked about, this Fondy Springs defense just has been stopping everything Oregon throws at them because Oregon has had their fair share of chances. They just cannot capitalize on them. As now puck finds Romer. Romer with the shot. Rising got a piece of that one as Romer battles for the puck, though is unable to win it. Now cross-ice pass. Finds a Fondy player. There's a man in. Linder getting there, though the pass did escape both players, though the zone is kept by Fondy. Now Linder falls on it for Oregon. Linder dancing behind the net, has it taken away. Peterson giving chase, able to avoid a hugging call there wisely as he had his stick around the body of the Fondy player. As now the zone. Peterson dumps it into the zone, excuse me. Though Fondy gathers as Oregon was just looking to make a change. Puck comes to Cameron to neutralize. He'll let it go to Logan Leatherberry. Back in the defensive zone, now chipped ahead to Cameron. Cameron's able to get there, though it is deflected up into the Fondy bench and out of play.
I think what's going to be big here over the next 9.5 minutes of play is can Oregon control the neutral zone play? They can't let Fondy win that and then be able to go establish pressure in the Oregon zone. So I'm going to be looking at that a lot to see if Oregon can win those battles and get into the zone.
That's certainly a good point. They have had a tough time in neutral ice so far in this period. As Nieto is able to win the puck for Oregon, he's dancing behind the net. Dozier with him. Dozier dumps it off to Nieto. Nieto looking for a pass. That was blocked. And now Fondy back the other way. Plenty of Oregon defenders back. Dozier able to separate his man from the puck and allow the defense to easily handle that. As Cameron chips it in on net, Rising will just stick it aside and let his skaters take control of it. As now Fondy's heading back the other way. Up top, Dozier there, able to separate his man from the puck, giving Logan Leatherberry enough space to find the puck and control it. He'll chip it up into neutral ice where it is kept by Fondy, though no one really falls on it. Anderson trying to chip it ahead. Now Fondy has a 2-on-1. Logan Leatherberry, the lone defenseman, back. Great defense from Logan Leatherberry. He is, as we have said earlier, been really the heart and soul of this Oregon defense. He has been phenomenal. No icing called here. And that puck is chipped up high and out of play. And how about Logan Leatherberry on that 2-and-1? Covered both players at the same time.
Yeah, great job there. Gets the leg down and slows down the pass across as he bails out Mason Anderson there, who kind of whiffed on the one-hand swipe of the stick attempt to clear the puck out. And we can't sing Logan Leatherberry's praises enough, as he has been amazing for this Oregon defense this season.
Face off to the right of Rising to be taken by Romer. Just over 8.5 to go in this game. Oregon looking to get a little something going before a little bit of a break in home games, as now the puck comes all the way back. Sassarosi will have to gather there for Oregon. Eventually, the puck finds a stick of Jakey. That was deflected way, way up high and hits the ceiling and out of play.
just a little bit too much under that, as Jakey had the right idea to try and just flip it out into the neutral zone. But we will have the face-off to the right of Josh Keene here.
Face-off to be taken by Romer, as Fondy Springs will change their centerman. Now Roar pressuring for Oregon, able to chip it ahead to Jakey, but the pass is just behind him. The top line keeps trying to get something going, and they've certainly started, but just been unable to finish throughout this game, as now Romer dancing makes a nice move as Roar and Romer get down nice together. A nice pass out in front to Romer, though it was bouncing, and Fondy is able to fall on it. Though the chip back in, finds an Oregon player, though no one in front of the net. Just buying time as Jakey takes a shot at net. Anderson takes a shot at the net, but nothing doing it. Another shot gets deflected up high and into the netting. Some late pressure from Oregon, but still no goal coming off of it.
It was a good attempt there for Roar and Romer as they entered the zone, but they crisscrossed, and the right-handed stick of Romer in the mid there, he was on his backhand. Couldn't quite corral the pass from Roar there.
Face-off is won, and a quick shot from Nieto was right on target, though it was handled by Rising. It's now Fondy back the other way. Mason Anderson giving chase for Oregon. Fondy elects to dump it in behind the Oregon net as Oregon looks to skate forward. Dosher there, able to send it up to Nieto. Nieto now skating forward. And Cameron there pressuring as well. Cameron gets bumped there as Nieto is sent into the boards as there's a tie-up. Mason Anderson able to momentarily keep the zone, though Fondy will eventually dump it out, and now a one-on-one the other way. And he just blew by his man, able to get back up on his feet and almost deliver a pass across, but Keene, good focus, able to just cover the puck before the pass came.
And we're going to have a tripping penalty as, like you said, the Fond du Lac player blew by the Oregon defender. That's Cameron Mueller. And didn't get the stick that tripped him, I believe. Maybe stuck at the leg a little bit there. And that is not a good penalty to take for Oregon with 7 minutes left in this game, down by 3. And very important kill here for Oregon.
You certainly would not like to let in a fourth goal here if you're Oregon. Really just looking to potentially find a miraculous comeback, but really just get some momentum heading out of this game and leave with something to be happy about, as a shot there was deflected, as Fondy Springs is able to keep the zone. Pass comes up top and a shot fired, blocked by Dosher. Dosher will chase it down as Fondy Springs has to skate back. Dosher still with some good pressure, trying to kill off some time. Now back the other way, Romer with a good breakup, though the puck falls right back onto the stick of the Fondy player. That is Dinovich, who has a hat trick tonight, all 3 goals for Fondy Springs. Puck comes back out to Dinovich. Fondy trying to open up some lanes, and a pass escapes Dinovich there. Now as the penalty is just about halfway over, as Easton Linder blocks the pass, tries to fire a shot across quickly, but good defense from Fondy Springs prevents that one from getting on target. As now Easton Linder continues to pressure, though eventually just falls off of it. As Fondy will take their sweet time regrouping, as they will change players. Now Fondy skating head through neutral ice. Looking for a pass across, didn't get one. Now Jakey with the good stick, able to chip that one forward and force Fondy to regroup. As now the puck comes all the way back behind the Fondy net. 30 seconds left on the penalty. Just under 5.5 to go in the game. As Fondy elects to skate the puck up along the near boards. Peterson, the defenseman there for Oregon, able to block one pass. Second one comes, but Cameron handles that and sends it out to Jakey. Jakey now skating head short-handed. 10 seconds on the penalty, looking for Jacob Cameron. Unable to find him. As now Fondy looking for a chance late on this power play as a shot is fired and wide left. Peterson, I think, got a little something on that as well. The shot was wide nonetheless, as the penalty is now over. Both teams at even strength. Puck comes back to Sassarosi, just under 5 to play. Oregon now dancing with the puck. Some brilliant stick handling from Roar, though. Eventually the defense gets a better run on the puck, exits the zone. Oregon will have to tag up, and the puck gets dumped all the way back. That is Sasarosi there to gather for Oregon. He'll send it across to Nieto. Nieto skating forward, nearly separated from the puck. They're able to send it ahead to his teammate. Now Nieto dancing forward. A shot fired high right off the blocker of Rising. And another shot fired. That one went off the back side of the net. Nearly thought that one went in, but came off the back side of the net, as I said, and that will go all the way down for icing with just over 4 to play.
Got a little excited there as I saw the net move, but just on the outside of the net. And Nieto had a good shot on, but Rising, who has been spectacular, was able to get the blocker hand on it. And Oregon will take a time out here as they await a face-off in the Fond du Lac zone. Talking some strategy here to get a goal with 4:09 left on the clock.
Oregon certainly trying to draw something up and get one back. And, I mean, you never know the way this Oregon offense is. If they get one, they certainly might be able to find 2 or maybe even 3, but getting the first one is the goal here. And hopefully Oregon's able to draw something up that works, because the Fondy defense has been just remarkable all around.
Yeah, you're right about that. And I think this play off the draw, if they can win the draw, is going to entitle a lot of passing. Like we mentioned earlier, Rising has been very good at shots that that are straight on. So maybe some tips out in front, some passing to get them moving left to right, east to west. And anything that they can really do at this point to get a puck past Hayden Rising.
Mason Anderson now is on for the Oregon defense with Logan Leatherberry and that top line, as Roar sets to take the face-off as the puck gets tangled in a slew of skates and sticks. Comes out to Logan Leatherberry, temporarily able to keep the zone. Mason Anderson now gets caught on a 1-on-2, though, does well to buy himself some time and allow his teammates to come back as Leatherberry hit the ice there. I'm not sure what exactly happened. There were some players in front of him. Couldn't quite see. But now Mason Anderson dancing with the puck is pressured hard by his man, and now Fondy able to win the puck back. The Oregon defenders are everywhere and are able to win the puck right back. Puck comes to Jakey. And Jakey sends it to Leatherberry. Leatherberry tries to find Romer. Goes unable to do so. Jakey wasn't expecting the pass to come to him. Now Fondy back the other way. Good defense there as Oregon gathers. They have 3-on-3 as Romer skates the puck forward. Romer just is fought into the near corner. Didn't have a whole lot of space to work with. As now Jakey, Romer, and Roar all there, and a shot fired, and Oregon finds one. I'm not sure who actually scored that, as there was a mess of Oregon players there, but nonetheless, Oregon's got one back, and they have life with just over 3 to play.
Like you said, not quite sure who poked that one in. Jakey, front of the line there on the high five, so I can assume he got that, but just another floating puck in front of Rising, and no one able to get a stick on it for a while, but comes to an Oregon player, and they're able to put it into the back of the net. And all of a sudden, with 3:08 left, it's a 2-goal game.
As we talked about, the first step is getting the first goal. They've done that, and we know this offense can work miracles. We'll be able to pull off a second one here, as they need 2 goals in about 3 minutes. And we now have a whistle.
Kyle Rohr does pick up the goal on that one.
As Oregon will need a quick exit from their own defensive zone here on the face-off to get back into the Fond du Lac zone. And you got to wonder, when is Coach Clemens going to pull Josh Keene for the extra attacker on?
Face-off taken by Romer. Comes a bit of a tangled mess, though. Peterson able to win the puck for Oregon and send it around to Jakey. Jakey looking for an outlet pass. Able to find Rohr, though it just escapes him, but though he does chip it into the zone as the goalie came out to play that, and that will be sent the full length of the ice, and it will be icing.
A little bit of a mistake there from Fond du Lac, as you are giving Oregon prime opportunity to set up their offense in the zone by icing the puck there. And this face-off is going to be very important for Jacob Cameron.
It certainly will be. He has Mason Anderson and Nieto with him, as well as Dosher. And Logan Leatherbear, the last defenseman, as the puck escapes the zone. Mason Anderson able to chip it forward. And the play was blown dead. Oregon bench wants to know why.
I believe they're calling a high stick on one of the Oregon players. But I think the Oregon bench is saying that although the stick was up, didn't actually touch the puck. But either way, we will have a face-off to the left of Josh Keene.
As you mentioned on an earlier face-off, a quick zone exit is going to be crucial here if Oregon wants any chance at a miracle. As Mason Anderson chips it ahead, Mason Anderson falls on it and eventually finds Nieto. There's the quick exit they needed. Now Jacob Cameron has Anderson with him, trying to find him. Though it didn't. Now Dosher looking for a tip out in front. Two players there, though no one was able to get anything on it. Jacob Cameron there for Oregon, though his keep attempt was blocked, and Leatherberry thought he had kept the zone, though he did not. And we will have a face-off.
Yeah, that was a good try there by Leatherberry. I thought he kept it in there, but just snuck out of the zone. And another face-off where Oregon's going to have to get into the offensive zone very quickly here.
Just over 2 to play in the game. Oregon down 2. Face-off is won, and the puck comes to Jakey, though. A good stick. Is able to push it just a little bit away from him and stop him from getting anything going, as Fondy now skates the puck behind their net, trying to kill off as much time as possible. As Linder made an effort to keep the zone but was unable to do so. Now Fondy back out of the way, one-on-one, a shot fired up high and into the glove of Keene.
Good save there by Keene on a pretty harmless shot. And with a minute 46 left in this game, Oregon, we've been saying it a lot, they're going to have to get control of the puck here. And once they establish some offense, I can imagine Keene is going to be coming to the bench. And
that shot, quickly off the face-off, is fired yet again into the glove of Keene. We will redo that face-off with a minute 43 left to play. Joe Romer set to take the face-off for Oregon, out to the left of Keene. And that will be a penalty, I believe, on Rohr. He knows it, skates straight to the box, and that will be barring a miracle, a miraculous miracle, excuse me, the game, unfortunately, for Oregon. Just a mistake there that can't happen.
Rohr just plows through his man as he was trying to get to the puck, as it kind of came nowhere off the face-off. And physical play there that results in a penalty, unfortunately.
Oregon now will finish this game on the PK. As they start with a clearing attempt, though, the puck never really went anywhere. As now they finally do get a clear down ice, minute 30 to play. Dosher pressuring the goalie, not letting Rising tee that up. As now Fondy skates ahead up top. Romer is the man pressuring there for Oregon, as Sassarosi fights for the puck behind the net along with Romer. Romer eventually is able to win the puck and send it around, and that will go all the way down the ice.
Keene comes to the bench now for the Panthers. It's going to be 5-on-5 hockey, but no goalie for the Panthers.
Fondy now gathering in their zone. They know the net's open, and they know they have a 2-goal lead with under a minute left. Keen to just occupy the puck and keep possession. As they do now Logan Leatherberry, the only one back for Oregon, and a good stick prevents a 4th goal. As now Jakey skating ahead. Tangled mess of 6, and Jakey hits the ice. That'll be a penalty. And this game will be evened out for the last 30 seconds.
Maybe a little bit of an opportunity here, as we see Jakey. He can make some moves and some dangles. And unfortunately for Fond du Lac, as Keene's back in the net for this, so it's going to be 4-on-4. And imagine Oregon controls this face-off. Keene will be hustling to the bench.
Face-off comes to Jakey. Jakey, that shot nearly able to go top shelf over Rising, but it was a little bit too high as Romer gathers in neutral ice. As the last few seconds of this game wind down, Jacob Cameron skating in with a good shot. but a better
Rising
save.
just got a piece of that one. 24 seconds left. Something's going to have to get going here.
Face-off will be to the right of Rising, excuse me. So a chance for Oregon to pick one more up, though just 24 seconds left.
Extra attacker for Oregon as the net is empty once again.
Puck is won by Fondy. He'll send that down the ice. Not on net, but that would be an icing call.
We will do it all over again. As, like you said, a big face-off coming up.
19 seconds left in this game.
Face-off is won by Fondy. Fondy will chip it up ahead, but that puck goes up and out of play.
Every time that happens, just wastes a few seconds off the clock there, as we are down to 17 seconds left in this game.
Jacob Cameron set to take the face-off for Oregon. To the right of Rising. As now Cameron was pushed to the ice off the face-off. Jakey ties his man up there. 13 seconds left. As now there's a big tangle as players from both teams battle for puck. Puck comes out in front of the net, and Oregon finds the back of the net. I believe that was Andrew Jakey who was able to find that one. And with 4 seconds left, maybe Oregon can pull off a miracle?
I mean, the odds are probably low, but you never know. But great job as another puck that kind of just floats out in front of the net there. And we are glad to see that they were able to put one home.
You have to imagine Fondy's just going to tie up this face-off and let the clock expires. The puck comes out to Nieto. He'll send it forward, and it was on net. But Oregon able to pick two up. Unfortunately, though, they were playing from behind the whole game. And if you're Oregon, it's a tough loss to take, but Oregon really played well. I think they can be happy with the game they played. Just unfortunate it didn't go their way.
Yeah, tough loss. First loss on home ice this season for the Panthers. And you love to see the resilience at the end as they pick up 2 goals, but too little, too late. And you got to give compliments to Fond du Lac and Hayden Rising, who played a phenomenal game. And these are 2 very good teams, and they have met in the playoffs previous years, so we might be seeing a rematch of this game in just a few months, Noah.
I certainly hope so. It would be great to see these 2 teams battle out again. This was a fun game to watch. Obviously not the outcome you want as an Oregon fan, but it was an exciting game. We saw some great saves. We saw some nice offense, that brilliant move from Dinovich that opened the scoring for Fondy. And look forward to hopefully, as you said, see these 2 teams again. And Mitchell, I'm going to ask you, who are your stars of the game from each team?
Well, I'm going to start with Fond du Lac, and I got to go with Dinovich. Put up all 3 goals, picks up the hat trick for Fondy. And I was very impressed with him and his speed and his goal-scoring capabilities. And for Oregon, I'm going to have to go with Kyle Rohr. Did take the penalty at the end, but was a bright spot for this Panther team. Picked up a goal to put Oregon on the board. And he was very good at the blue line, too, when he was asked to be put on defense as that kind of hybrid power play line was out there. So great job by Rohr tonight. And how about you, Noah? Who are your stars of the game?
I think Dinovich is a great choice. He certainly is deserving of a star of the game, but I'm actually going to go with Hayden Rising because, I mean, Dinovich was phenomenal on offense, but Rising just stopped everything. It seemed like up until the last second. He had some 10-bell saves. He was everywhere. Oregon was clearly frustrated trying to get anything past him. So he was phenomenal. And for Oregon, I'm going to have to agree with you. I'm going to have to go with Kyle Rohr. I think he had a great overall game, picked up the goal. Unfortunately, he did pick up that penalty, but he was a bright spot, and he was certainly able to generate some offense for Oregon, so good to see him playing well as always. And with that, that is all we have. We look forward to some more home games in the future as we have a little bit of a break, but we will be back to cover those games, and OCA Media would like to thank you for joining us, and please feel free to check back in on those games on OCA Media Sports. Thank you, guys.